Welcome to Red Shoe Speak. I'm Lisa Cruz.
And I'm Tom Clifford. Lisa, did you order a Kindle Fire?
No, I have not.
I have not either. But it looks interesting.
It does.
It's kind of getting panned, though. Initially getting panned.
Yes.
A lot of people said the president of Amazon, don't even know his last name.
Jeff Bezos?
We'll add that in. Thank you for that. Kind of came out in a very flamboyant kind of style, introducing it. Everyone thought that it was going to be the iPad killer. I read it, I looked at it and go, it can't go after the iPad. It doesn't have a camera, it doesn't have this, doesn't have that. Okay, with that said, it's not going after the iPad market. That's perfectly fair, and I think that was a very good move on Amazon's part. Now people have got them, and some people are kind of unhappy with it.
Here's the deal, and I've said this from the beginning, that Kindle should have just stayed as a reader. I really believe that, because now I think that they are trying to go and compete.
Well, they're cannibalizing other things, and they're growing. I mean, the Kindle, okay, you had the Nook, but the Nook went over into a different area. You had like the Sony e-reader. The Kindle device itself was its own new niche market, very a la iPod, iPad, iMac. There hadn't been those before. Now there's a Kindle. There hadn't been a Kindle before, and they're kind of carving their own way. Now they're bushwhacking with some other big players, and I think they're seeing how difficult it is to play competitively in that market. It's still soon. It's very soon.
Yeah.
It only came out this week, but it's kind of getting beaten up.
Yeah. And I'm a big believer in pick one thing and focus on it. And their one thing was a reader, an e-reader.
And it was great. It is great at it. There's some quality issues.
Yeah.
Timpani, please, what's the Kindle Cruise count right now?
Well, in the Cruz family, we're at about number 10 or 11 on the Kindles.
And 10 or 11 actively used, or is there a body count?
Well, because our Kindles keep failing on us. And I will be perfectly honest that a couple of the Kindles were by the kids' use.
So there could be some abuse in the family.
Some abuse, but by and large, 80% of the Kindles that fail for our family, it's all of a sudden the screen one day is not working. And it just keeps happening to us, and it's driving us nuts. So, I don't know if we want to go down that path, but...
No, just that was a complete aside.
Yeah. But overall, I think Kindle should just stick with the e-reader and improving that experience. And that's the other thing, I'm not going to buy my kid a Kindle Fire. We already have 5 iPods in our family.
Okay, you got iPods, you got the Nintendo DS, you got this,
because I want them to just read.
Right.
I don't want any other distractions. We have enough distractions.
Yeah, you don't need the multitasking. When you're reading a book, when you're engrossed in your chair, you got your light, you got your book, you want to just focus on that. You don't want to be multitasking. I mean, reading on this is terrible because you got the bonging of your emails, you got this coming, you got the notifications.
Yeah.
It's absolutely terrible for that purpose because of the distraction factor.
Actually, and that's the other thing we were talking about in our household is I guess the Kindle Fire is what I've heard is hard to read in sunlight.
Which goes back to the whole...
The glare.
Right.
And wasn't that their whole marketing premise was they had the ad that compared the iPad with the Kindle e-reader.
Yes.
And you could read it in the sunlight. So I just find it fascinating.
It's very interesting. It's a very interesting... I kind of find it very interesting that Amazon has gone from doing a couple things really great. Now they're branching out wider, and they're kind of getting beaten up as they branch out wider. Are they taking their eye off their core focus?
Exactly.
Could be.
I don't know. So let us know what you think about the Kindle Fire, the e-readers.
Pound Red Shoe Speak to be part of the conversation. Are you going to get a Kindle Fire? Did you order one? Did you get it in the mail? I did not order one.
I haven't ordered one yet either.
Maybe Christmas. Christmas is coming.
No.
No.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.